Hello and welcome to this Upviral review video, and I just wanted to sort of give you a quick overview of the back end of this application once you've logged in, exactly what you get access to, what you see, and during its product launch week, which is the week of August the 5th, you'll be able to get this for $37 a month, or a yearly fee of $197, or a one-time fee of $297. Now, when you get Upviral, you can create as many campaigns as you want. This is what the dashboard looks like, okay? And the dashboard will show you how many visitors you've had to your lead pages, total leads you've generated, specifically Upviral leads, and then active campaigns, which I have 4 at the moment, which I'm sort of just starting to play around with. And then you can see here different campaigns are built, and you can see the campaign overview and do some various functions related to that. Okay, now the menu's pretty simple. Get started is where you would probably go first of all and just watch the 5 or 6 different videos and learn a little bit about how the system works. So you go in there to watch the different videos, and Wilco will walk you through exactly how each of the sections work and some of the best practices that you need to be able to use this software. Now you also have a JV page here. If you want to promote Upviral yourself, you'll be able to go through here, sign up as an affiliate, and be able to market this product as well, so that you can possibly get some commissions from any referrals that you have. Now, as far as settings, it's super simple to set this system up. Okay, this is what's so great about it. It's all very template driven, wizard type driven. You can't really make any false steps doing this, and Wilco couldn't have done a better job with creating a super simple interface to do this with. Okay, so firstly, the general settings. If I go in here, this allows you to just set up your name and your email address that the emails that this system will be sending out on your behalf will have. Okay, you can also actually have this display text from left to right or right to left, so it's actually catering to our international brothers and sisters. Autoresponders, you can go in here and you can set up as many autoresponders or whichever autoresponders you like. And as you can see, they have a huge list of autoresponders in here. So you're fairly much covered with whatever autoresponder system that you use. Now just remember, they do have their own email system that will send out emails for you as people sign up, and etc., etc. But if you want your leads to be added to your own email list, you can certainly do that with any third-party system, including any that offer HTML forms if the company themselves are not actually listed in here. You can also associate this with your own custom domain. Okay, so you can add your own custom domains, so that way the links, the Upviral links that are provided to each person, which they can use to share and get credit for sharing virally and bringing in leads and so forth, you can actually utilize your own domains instead of the shortened links that Upviral generates automatically on your behalf. Now, very simply, all you do to go in and create a campaign is just go to literally create a campaign. Okay, and you can just go in here and type in a name. So I could just go in here and put test and click create. Okay, now before I click on create, I just want to just go down here and just show you. Here's a little bit of an explanation of how it works. People can enter their email address into your lead page. Then they go to a thank you page, which has all different share buttons on there, and they get their own unique link that they're able to paste anywhere that they want, put it on their website or whatever else, or they can just use the share buttons and share their link to the different social media platforms, which currently includes Google+, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Pinterest, I believe. And then through the sharing that they do, it's going to unlock rewards and prizes and things like that based on the settings that you set. Now, it's highly, highly customizable, and that's what's so cool. You can literally create any type of campaign that you want. So as you can see, as soon as I create my test campaign, it's allowing me to select a type of campaign. I can do a giveaway campaign where basically if they refer a certain number of people, they will unlock a gift or a bonus or something additional that they will be given. Okay, then they have a contest one. Okay, now the contest one is really cool, and I explained it, I believe, in my first video, but this is a truly incentivized contest campaign. There's a lot of contest softwares that came out recently that allowed you to create contests and so forth and put them into Facebook and everything like that. But this is so much more sophisticated and second to none. But what it does is it truly incentivizes people to share, because the way that you can incentivize people to share your contest is that every time that they share it and they generate a lead or someone to opt into that contest, for every time that they do it, they get a certain number of extra chances to win. So a certain number of extra additional entries into the contest. Okay, so that actually multiplies their ability to win. Because if you think about it, if someone's running a contest, what's the incentive for me to share it if by sharing it, I'm going to actually decrease the odds of me winning? There's no incentive, right? So this allows you to control that in many different ways. And even within each of these, you'll see when I get to that section, you can really control every single aspect from people, from just leads, from people that are opting in and all that sort of stuff. You can give different number of points or different types of incentives and things like that. And the whole system will send out the email notifications and unlock the prizes and the gifts and everything like that. And then there's a generic campaign where it may not necessarily be a contest or a specific giveaway, but it might be a reward for getting in on a waiting list or some other different type of generic type campaign or early access to a specific product, things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the giveaway one. So I'm going to go continue with giveaway campaign. And you can see everything is very wizard driven. Now, the next step, I've only got two selections here. I mean, it's really simple to use. Do I want to run a campaign on Upviral, or would I want to integrate this with LeadPages, Clickfunnels, or on my own website, or anything like that, or InstaBuilder 2.0, or OptimizePress, or whatever. So if you wanted to do that, then you would go through this specific process. Or if you wanted to run it on Upviral, then you can do it here. Now, I'm going to do it on Upviral very simply because I want to show you all the features that you get out of the box with Upviral. Okay, you do not need to own anything else to use Upviral, and that's what makes it so cool, because it's a 100% complete system. All right, so as you can see, these are the steps it's going to take me through to set up my campaign. Super simple. First thing is it's going to ask me to create my lead page. So I'm going to click on create new, and I could click on it up there as well, and you can see it automatically brings in some templates. All right, and so I could very simply select the template that I want to use. So I'll just select this particular template. Oh, whoops, I need to type in my name. I'll just say lead page, right? And select my template. Okay, and it's brought up the editor. Now I need to sort of resize my screen a little bit, so forgive me here, to make it a little bit smaller to fit within the recording dimensions of this particular video. Okay, so here you go. And these are all responsive. Okay, everything's responsive. So so there we go. You can see here, here's my opt-in page or my lead page that I've got. Here it's got the title. This is what the URL is going to be. I can obviously change the URL if I want to customize it, but I can basically change the background. I can upload my own background image. I can change the colors. I could go in here and change the word win a free, I don't know, gift or whatever. And then you can change the verbiage down the bottom here as well, which is this verbiage here. And it's just very simple interface. Nothing, then there's the opt-in spam verbiage there. You can change the links down the bottom, and then you're able to just very simply change the style of the buttons. You can see it's going from square to circular. I can change the color to navy blue or violet. Okay, super simple. Okay, these are proven to work. Do you want the name field or do you not? Etc., etc. And then you can change the title of the button as well, if I just bring this further down, and so forth. Okay, and then you're able to just go in there and save and close. As you can see, these templates are no fuss, very, very simple templates to use. You don't need to know any HTML, you don't need to know anything. Then you can just save and close it, and it'll take me back to my page here, and there it is. Now you can immediately clone this to do split testing. So the system has the ability to split test. You can also preview it, and you can obviously go in there and edit it. So you could try different versions of this page in your testing to see which one yields the best results, which one's getting the highest number of opt-ins and so forth. And then all you do is just you go through the steps. Okay, it's a wizard as I had described. So you just click next, and then you go in there and you can create your thank you page. Now the thank you page is where all the magic happens. Okay, it's where everything happens. So you can see on the thank you page here, you can pick any type of thank you page. I'll just select this one. Sorry, just let me just give it a title and select. All right, so there you go. Boom, there's the thank you page that has all the viral aspects built into it. Now they've got different templates, as you saw, so you can go in here, you can again change the background, upload your own. You can actually change the color scheme if you wanted to, and you just go through again and you just change the different items in here. So want to get this free awesome ebook for free? Well, refer 5 of your friends to get access. You can have a little video that talks there if you wanted to. Just depends, it depends on how you're wanting to set up this specific page. Okay, and you can see here it's got the video right in here. There, then it's got the sidebar content, you've got text that can go in there, but as you can see, it's got everything already fairly much built in, so it's not like you can just go and restructure the whole template or anything like that. Now if you were to integrate this into a third-party platform, then of course you can structure the page however you want, and you get special code that you're able to put in so that it will show up in any of your LeadPage pages, in any of your Clickfunnels pages, which is a product that I promote and use it in my business, and InstaBuilder too, which is another awesome product that's a WordPress-based plugin. Just a few plugs there for the systems that I recommend, which is InstaBuilder 2 and Clickfunnels. Just depends on your budget and whether or not you want something WordPress based or an enterprise based solution, hosted solution. So I can just save and close that. And again, then I go on now social appearance. Now what social appearance is this is where you can control when they share those links on that thank you page, and there's those share buttons, and there's also that link if they wanted to share that manually to other locations. You can go in here and specify exactly, including adding an image, and how it will show up in a tweet and a Twitter handle. That would be like @Zimmeron or something like that, and so forth. And you can basically control how it's going to look in Facebook and how it's going to look in Twitter as well. Okay, so you just don't have the @ there, and you can see what it's going to look like. So when people share it, it will look and share exactly the way that you want it to be shared. Okay, so image is really important online. As you know, pictures speak 1,000 words. So let's go down here and let's go set up rewards. Okay, now this is where the fun stuff happens. Okay, and what you're able to do is you can create an award, put in the name of the reward, how many points are needed to unlock that reward. The reward type, is it a link to a specific location, like maybe to access the course or training program or whatever it is. Maybe it's a downloadable product, so you can then, if you select that, you can actually upload file, whether it's a PDF or something like that, or a zip file of content that's been zipped up, the reward image, reward description, Or you can even create a coupon code. Again, you can upload an image and whatever else. I'm just going to put a URL just for this sake because I don't have anything to upload right now. If you share this link, you'll get to go to google.com. Awesome, right? And you can put in any other description for the reward there, okay? And then I've saved that. And there's reward number 1, and I can add as many rewards as I want. So if they share it 5 times, maybe they get one specific reward. If they share it 10 times, they get another specific reward, etc., etc. And then I can preview and edit that if I wanted to modify it. Anyway, I'm just going to click next, set up reward points. So here now you can see that I can now go and control exactly how I want the reward points to work. So it's just got all this explanation in here to explain what they are. I'm just going to make it easy and 5 each. Okay. And then you can even give specific points just for sharing on various platforms. Maybe, just for sharing on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, and Pinterest, they get 2 points. So if they shared to all of these, they would get a total of 10 points, which would have unlocked my first prize, right? Because I had set it up for 5 points. Now, if they got extra leads and referrals, then they would get an extra 5 points depending on the type of referral it is and whether they opted in and things like that, okay? So you want to be smart about it. You're probably going to set up your first prize not to be 5 points, but you'll probably set it up to be 100 points or 50 points or something like that. So that if they share this to 5 different locations, that's huge. And they get 10 points. Then if they start actually getting some leads, they'll get extra stuff, but then there'll be an incentive for them to keep sharing and maximizing and leveraging the different platforms to the fullest. Okay, so I'm just going to click save. You can obviously disable each of those platforms if you don't want them to be able to share to those other locations. Okay, and then next, as you can see, everything's wizard based. You just scroll down to the bottom and it takes you to the next step. You can't jump ahead from one step to another first setting this up, and that is really, really cool because it ensures that you make sure that every single step that you do is set up properly. And then now you can go in there and set up your different emails and add as many email messages as you want. Now I'm not going to do that right now in the interest of time. And then you can also select which autoresponder you want it to send to if you want to, and then if you set up your own domain, you can utilize those. Okay, so as you could see, in under 20 minutes, I don't know how long I was doing this portion of it, I can fairly much have a campaign set up, assuming that I've planned it out a little bit, I've got my images set up, and I know what it is that I'm wanting to offer. Okay, so it's pretty simple template-driven system. And then you can go to URLs here. If you want to grab your URL, you can go to leads for your campaign. You can see all the leads that have come in. You can actually export your leads as well, but if you've obviously got it set up to an autoresponder or email system, it will automatically do that. Then you've got the ability to view your split testing stats. Then you've got the full statistics of what's going on with your campaign and how it's all working. And then there's also a fraud detection system that's actually built into it so that you can detect any fraud. So if people are fake sharing or doing anything that's not kosher, you'll be able to see that and you'll be able to basically deactivate them. Pretty cool stuff, right? Extremely simple, and you can go to any one of your campaigns and go in there and view them. Literally, that's the whole system. Okay, they do have customer support. They've got tips and resources in here as well. You can see a real campaign that Wilco was running, and he talks about how to optimize your campaigns and make sure that they run as effectively as possible. Then there's some links down the bottom and knowledge base, customer support, and so forth. But really, there's not much to this, but it's highly effective. Highly effective. So what else can I say except click on my links below if you're interested in getting this. Remember, you get access to my bonuses. If you don't know what my bonuses are, just very simply, you get direct access to me, Skype access, email access to help you in any aspects of your business. I'll also be doing some webinars later on. Last time I did the webinars, it was a series of 3 webinars and it totaled 9.5 hours of free training on anything that you wanted it to be. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Please share, please comment, etc., etc. Okay, thank you very much.